So here's a cautionary tale, the story of Maria's lost legacy. Maria Rodriguez was a grandmother from Miami. She worked her whole life as a school cook. She wanted to leave something behind for her grandchildren, you know? A safety net for their college education. One afternoon, a man named Mr. Thompson called her. He sounded so professional, so kind. He said he was from a well-known insurance company. He offered her an amazing deal on a life insurance policy. It seemed too good to be true, but he was just so convincing. He promised her family would be secure forever. He spoke about low monthly payments, and he mentioned a huge payout. Maria felt a sense of relief. Finally, she could ensure her grandchildren's dreams were safe. Mr. Thompson rushed her through the process over the phone. He said the special offer was for a limited time only. He needed her bank details right away to lock in the rate. Maria trusted him. She gave him everything he asked for. She thought she was making a responsible choice. She was protecting the people she loved most in the world. What would you do in her shoes? For 2 years, Maria paid her premiums faithfully. The money came out of her account every single month. She never missed a payment. She tucked the policy documents away in a safe place. She felt proud of her decision. But when Maria passed away unexpectedly, her family discovered the devastating truth. They called the insurance company Mr. Thompson claimed to work for. The company had no record of Maria, they had no record of her policy. Mr. Thompson did not exist. The documents were fake. The money was all gone. Every single dollar Maria had paid vanished into the scammer's pocket. Her family was left with nothing but grief and financial stress. They had to pay for her funeral out of their own savings. The college fund she dreamed of was just an illusion. This story is a heartbreaking reminder. Scammers are out there. They prey on good people who are just trying to do the right thing. They use our trust and our hopes against us. We must be vigilant. We must be aware. One of the most common scams we see involves fake insurance agents. These are con artists who pretend to work for legitimate, well-known insurance companies. They are masters of deception. They have professional-looking business cards. They might even have a fake website that looks almost identical to the real one. They know all the right words to say. They talk about securing your family's future. They use your love for your family to gain your trust. They are skilled at making you feel comfortable and safe. It's a performance designed to steal your money. These phantom agents often target seniors or people who are not familiar with how insurance works. They might show up at community centers. They might call you after you search for insurance quotes online. They promise incredibly low premiums for amazing coverage. This is their biggest red flag. If a deal sounds too good to be true, it almost always is. They create a sense of urgency. They tell you it's a special promotion that ends today. They rush you into making a decision before you have time to think or do any research. They don't want you to look too closely. So how do you spot a fake agent? First, always ask for their license number. Every legitimate insurance agent must be licensed by the state they operate in. You can verify this license number on your state's Department of Insurance website. It's a simple check that can save you from a huge mistake. Never feel pressured to sign up on the spot. A real agent will give you time to review the documents. They will encourage you to ask questions. They will be transparent and patient. A scammer will rush you. Also, be very careful about how you pay. Scammers often ask for cash. They might ask you to wire money or pay using gift cards. Or a peer-to-peer payment app. This is a massive warning sign. Legitimate insurance companies will never ask for payment in these forms. You should always make payments directly to the insurance company itself, not the agent. Write a check to the company or use their official, secure online payment portal. Never make a check out to the agent personally. What would you do if someone asked you for cash? Another dangerous scam is the sale of misleading or junk policies. In this scenario, the agent and the company might be real. But the policy they sell you is practically worthless. These policies are filled with confusing language and hidden clauses. They have so many exclusions that it's almost impossible to ever make a successful claim. The scammer will highlight the low price and the big death benefit. They will gloss over the details and the fine print. They are counting on you not to read it carefully. They are selling you a piece of paper, not real protection. For example, a common type of junk policy is an accidental death and dismemberment policy. Sold as if it were a full life insurance policy. The agent might call it life insurance. But it only pays out if you die in a very specific type of accident. It does not cover death from natural causes. Like a heart attack, stroke, or illness, which are the most common causes of death. People pay for years thinking their family is covered. But when the time comes, the company points to the fine print and denies the claim. The family is left with nothing. The warning signs are often in the sales pitch itself. Be wary if the agent avoids answering direct questions. Watch out if they can't clearly explain what is and isn't covered. A good agent can explain the policy in simple terms. A scammer will use jargon and confusing phrases to obscure the truth. They might say things like, "Oh, don't worry about all that legal stuff, it's just standard." That is a major red flag. The legal stuff is the most important part of the contract. It defines what you are actually buying. To protect yourself, you must insist on seeing the full policy documents before you sign or pay anything. Don't just rely on a brochure or a summary. Read every word of the fine print, especially the sections on exclusions and limitations. If you don't understand something, ask for a clear explanation in writing. Better yet, have a trusted financial advisor or a lawyer review the policy with you. Taking that extra time to understand the details is critical. It's the only way to know if you are buying real security or just an empty promise. In 2025, scams are not just happening in person or over the phone, they are happening in your email inbox and on your smartphone. Phishing scams are more sophisticated than ever. Scammers send emails or text messages that look like they are from your actual insurance company. They use the company's logo, they use official-looking language. The email might say there's a problem with your account, it might claim you missed a payment or that you are eligible for a new discount. It creates a sense of alarm or urgency to make you act fast. The goal is to trick you into clicking a malicious link. This link will take you to a fake website. It will look exactly like your insurance company's real website. It will ask you to log in with your username and password, or it might ask you to enter your personal information to verify your account. They will ask for your social security number, your date of birth, or your bank account details. Once you enter this information, the scammers have it. They can use it to steal your identity, drain your bank account, or sell your data to other criminals. So, how can you spot these digital traps? First, look closely at the sender's email address. Scammers often use addresses that are very similar to the real one, but with a small change. For example, it might say info@abccompany.net instead of info@abccompany.com. Always be suspicious of unexpected emails that ask for personal information. Your insurance company will not ask you to verify sensitive data through a link in an email. If you receive such a message, do not click on any links or download any attachments. The safest thing to do is to contact your insurance company directly. Do not use the phone number or website link provided in the suspicious email. Instead, find the company's official contact information from your policy documents or by searching for them online yourself. Call them and ask if they sent the message. This simple step can foil the scammer's plan. Remember to keep your computer's security software updated and use strong, unique passwords for your online accounts. In this digital world, we all need to be our own first line of defense. We've seen the devastating impact of these scams. We've seen how phantom agents, misleading policies, and digital phishing attacks can shatter a family's financial security. Now let's focus on the most important part, how you can protect yourself. The power is in your hands. It all comes down to being cautious, being informed, and being patient. Never let anyone rush you into a decision about your family's future. A legitimate offer will still be there tomorrow. Take your time to make the right choice, not a fast one. It's your money and your legacy on the line. Your first step is always to verify. Verify the agent. Verify the company. As we discussed, you can check an agent's license with your state's Department of Insurance. You can also check the insurance company's reputation. Look them up with rating agencies like AM Best, or check for consumer complaints with the National Association of Insurance Commissioners, or NAIC. A little bit of research up front can prevent a lifetime of regret. Do not trust a business card or a fancy website alone. Do your own independent homework to confirm everything. Your second step is to read and understand. Never sign a contract you have not read thoroughly. Pay close attention to the details of the coverage, the exclusions, the premiums, and the fees. If the language is confusing, that is a warning sign in itself. Ask for clarification. If you are still unsure, seek a second opinion. Talk to a trusted financial advisor, an accountant, or a lawyer who does not have a stake in the sale. Getting advice from an impartial expert is one of the smartest investments you can ever make in your financial health. Finally, trust your instincts. If something feels wrong, it probably is. If you feel pressured, confused, or rushed, walk away. There are many honest, hardworking insurance professionals who want to help you. You do not need to deal with anyone who makes you feel uncomfortable. Your life insurance is a promise you make to your loved ones. By being vigilant and informed, you can ensure that it is a promise that will be kept. Protect your hard-earned money. Protect your family. Don't become the next victim. What would you do to protect your family's future?